Hello, in this video we are going to evaluate square roots. In this example we have to evaluate square root of 64. A square root cancels out with a second power. We can rewrite 64 as 8 to the second power, and we have our square root. Square root and the second power cancels, and our answer is 8. In this example, we have to evaluate negative square root of 49. So let's rewrite 49 as 7 to the second power. We keep everything else as is, so we have negative square root of 7 to the second power. Square root and the second power will cancel, and we are left with negative 7. And this is our solution. In this example, we have a square root of 16 out of 25. A square root has a power of 2. The goal is to rewrite everything in terms of a second power inside of the radical. So let's begin with rewriting 16 as 4 to the second and 25 as 5 to the second. And let's keep our radical as is. From here we can finish this problem in two ways. One way is to separate the radical at division and have square root of 4 to the second out of square root of 5 to the second, or rewrite 4 to the second out of 5 to the second as 4 out of 5 to the second power, and we have a radical of that. Either way is a legitimate way of proceeding from here. If you separate radicals, square root of 4 to the second, square root and the second power will cancel. This will give us 4 out of square root of 5 to the second, square root and the second power will cancel. So we will get 4 out of 5. If you have factored out the exponent and gotten 4 out of 5 to the second power, and we have a square root of that, square root and the second power will cancel, and we get 4 out of 5. So either way we get 4 out of 5 as our solution. In this example we have to evaluate a square root of 0.0081. We can rewrite 0.0081 as 0.09 to the second power, and we are still taking a square root of this. Square root and the second power will cancel, and we get 0.09 as our solution. In this example, we have to evaluate square root of 9 plus 16. You have to simplify addition inside of the radical first, and we get 9 plus 16 is 25. So we have square root of 25. Then we rewrite 25 as 5 to the second, and it's still square root. So our expression is square root of 5 to the second. Square root and the second power will cancel, and we get 5 as our solution. In this example, we have to evaluate square root of 9 plus square root of 16. So we have to simplify radicals first before we perform addition. So let's rewrite 9 as 3 to the second and 16 as 4 to the second, and we keep everything else as is. So we have square root of 3 to the second plus square root of 4 to the second. Square root and the second power will cancel, square root and the second power will cancel, and we are left with 3 plus 4, and 3 plus 4 is 7. And this is our solution. That's all.